Vice President J.D. Vance recently got pretty personal about his family's religion, and he even shared that he hopes his wife might one day follow in his footsteps, and that's receiving quite some backlash online. So at a Turning Point USA event at Ole Miss, when a woman asked him about raising their 3 kids in an intercultural and interfaith household, essentially asking how the two balance this, Vance opened up.
And yes, my wife did not grow up Christian. I think it's fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu family, but not a particularly religious family in either direction. In fact, when I met my wife, we were both, I would consider myself an agnostic or an atheist, and that's what I think she would have considered herself as well.
Now, they've decided to raise their children Christian, but Vance admitted he hopes his wife will eventually embrace the faith too.
For us, it works out. Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way. But if she doesn't, then God says everybody has free will, and so that doesn't cause a problem for me.
After the speech, people started sharing clips from a Fox and Friends interview with the Vances from last year, where Usha had said, quote, "I did grow up in a religious household. My parents are Hindu, and that was one of the things that made them such good parents." Unsurprisingly, social media reacted. Some users criticized Vance, saying things like, "Vance has essentially admitted that there is no place for a Hindu to retain religious identity, even privately if her husband is a U.S. politician. Christians demand absolute surrender. Sick, but not unexpected." And another user wrote, "The Vice President of the United States just said that the Hindu traditions that his wife and millions of Americans share is just not good enough. Not a winning strategy for someone who wants to be president for all Americans." And people were coming to Vance's defense here, like this person who wrote, "If J.D. Vance professed to be Christian yet did not desire for his wife to believe in Christ, he would be a liar. It is because he cares about his wife and he wants eternity with Christ for her. It is not betrayal, it is proper leadership and love." For context, Vance converted to Catholicism in 2019 from evangelical Protestantism, while Usha has publicly said that she did not convert when he did. What are your thoughts on Vance's answer? Let us know below in the comments.